Hello gang, welcome to another Trutta Goods video tying session here. Tonight we are going to tie the mop fly. This catches a lot of big fish for me. It's used in a lot of weird situations, and it's just all around a good fly. I have a post about it, about understanding it and how to fish it, because you just shouldn't fish it all the time. But knowing when and where and why to fish it is very important. This fly is super simple to tie, so I'm just going to get right into it. You only need two materials, three: thread, the mop material, and super glue. Super glue is a very important part for this because it makes it last so much longer. I've tried so many different combinations over the years, and super glue in the right spots will make this fly last for numerous fish, and it won't fall apart. So we'll get right into it. The hook I use is a size 12 Upside-Downie with a 3.5 millimeter bead. You could go, up to as big as you want, but the biggest I go is 4 millimeter because that's competition. That's the biggest you can get in competition. So I am taking just a regular, this is a 6/0 green thread. You can use whatever color thread you want, but I like to match my thread color to my mop material. So I'm going to take my thread back to the bend of the hook, and what I'm going to do now is going to take some super glue. I like this stuff because you get a little brush with it. It seems to hold up pretty well. It doesn't get real sticky. The stuff doesn't really stick in there. I'm just going to put a little dab on my thread there. What that's going to do is it's going to hold my mop into place. Now we'll take our mop material here, and we're going to peel off a little bit of the shards there on the end, just pitching that, to expose the innards, which are like 4 or 5 little strands of the mop rib cage, if you will. And then all we're going to do is lay this on here. We're gonna match those innards up to the bead, and then we're gonna take our thread, and pull it straight up and straight down. And then while we're under here, we're gonna angle this real sharply and just take it around the front, and we're really just gonna lash this down. And this doesn't really matter up here. You just kind of get the fibers in there and lash it down, and that's it. That important part of the super glue really extends the life of the fly, and that little tie on back there, that kind of helps short striking fish. So if you just tied it in the front, which I used to do, you could get a lot of short strikes, whereas now you have more hook coverage, and you just won't get short strikes. So the last step for this is more super glue, and I just like to coat the thread a little bit. So you just kind of dab it on there, and you're good to go. I don't go any more complex than this. This is it, no dubbing. It's as simple as can be. You can tie dozens of these in an hour if you want. But that's it. Thank you for watching, and keep on the lookout for more tying videos.